Okay, that worked for some reason. I don't know why that specifically worked, but whatever. We take it. What's going on, Trico? Oh, finally got that fucking thing. I don't know why. I have a reminder set up too, and it normally works. But then all of a sudden it just decided it didn't want to connect. Today's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Whatever, let's get into the stream. Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Den. Today is going to be another episode, and probably the final episode of the Beastmen Campaign. Honestly, the reason why it's probably going to be the final is honestly, I kind of want to get started on something else. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, like, maybe what I'll do tomorrow is, like, do maybe, like, a little bit more of a thing for the campaign. But for today, I'm gonna, hold on, fix my camera a little bit. There we go, that's a bit better. For now, I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Also, if my second screen freezes, it hasn't frozen yet today, so I'm being a little wary of it right now. Anyways, so how's everyone doing today? You all doing good today? I hope so. My day's been interesting. To say the least. Making sure that was on silent. I don't want my phone going off while I'm streaming. But yeah, so if my second screen freezes, it's not my fault. I tried to make it freeze before the stream. Anyways. So yeah. How's everyone doing? Y'all doing good today? Okay, what we got for a lad? Isabella. Huh? What question for you? What do you do for a living? I'm gonna be honest, I don't do anything. This is gonna be my living maybe, essentially, but how to explain it? The best way to explain it is I am medically retired military. And because of that, and because I did medically retire with a certain percentage, I get a certain amount of money per month. Because the government pays me for having served, and I got medically retired out due to a military related issue. And because of that, I make enough money to make a relative living each month. So yeah, so essentially me doing this, I'm not doing this for the money. Like, I'm doing it because I want to. Yeah. So yeah, I make a living because of that. I don't know. There. That's what I do for a living. I'm not some amazing person or anything like that. I just do what I do. Got any ideas for the next campaign? No, not really. Not off the top of my head, at least. And I see, yeah, like I said, I'm not. Excuse me. I will say I'm one of those fortunate people that something like that happened in my life. Like, it sucks, but it's also like it's fine. And, okay. We lost 2 dudes. Who did we lose? Minotaurs? Yeah, Minotaurs. As far as next campaign though goes, off the top of my head, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Yeah, I was thinking about a little bit more detail there, but I'm just like, yeah, even then I can't think of anything. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna just do what I did with this campaign and just probably do either a vote or random. That's the most likely. I can't say that's for certain, but I will say that's the most likely. Yeah. Alright, this is level 40. What do I give you? Everything else is love. That's right. Not great, but I mean, whatever. It works. That's 38. I might get that, but I don't think I can. I might do a Dark Elf one because I know people will vote. Like the last time I did a vote, people voted for that. And they also did Dowey, but I've done a Grumbrindle campaign relatively recent, so. I might even do a Skarsnik actually, because I know someone said that they wanted to see if I would do a Skarsnik campaign. I don't know. There's a lot of options. We'll see. We'll go as we go. And I realize I'm answering the same question multiple times. It's mostly just because, like, my brain process is. And the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, oh, do this, I can do that. I don't know. Just how my brain works, that's all. Nothing more. So yeah, okay, so that might be good, but is there anything also that gives Chaos Spawn or that pluses? Yeah, okay. Okay, so for now, we're gonna go ahead and just go down this line. We're gonna get him Lightning Strike and such like that. Just the typical, just the typical. Just the atypical. The typical. Now I'm being bad about making jokes. Because they're bad. Thinking about how I want to go about this. Well, for now, let's just try to keep on continuing taking care of the Empire as best we can, shall we? That's what I'm most worried about. Screw you.
Not likely.
Not likely. Yeah, well, fuck you. I love that this army alone could probably just auto-resolve this with no trouble. Okay, maybe a little, but not worth it still. Make him right there? No, not. Close enough. Close enough. Really? No. And not a fan of how much damage you got there. Okay. Give me that money! Also, if the game seems quieter, that's because I did turn down the sound a little bit. Random question. What would you say makes the perfect sandwich? Hard to say. I'm gonna be honest. Hard to say. And why is that hard to say? Because honestly, I'm not very picky when it comes to food. I am not picky whatsoever.
Welcome to my realm, mortal.
Defensive?
I'll comply.
The thing about that also is, for me, is now that I think about it more, is like, it depends on my mood, because I like a good grilled cheese sandwich. But I also like a ham and cheese sandwich with like some pickle, like I forget what they're called exactly, but like butter pickles and stuff like that. Like, that's delish. With a little bit of mayonnaise on it too. Anyway, hold on, I just realized something. Get up there. Okay. Yeah, it just depends. My mood is it varies. But I like just sandwiches, and I'm not very picky because I am not very picky when it comes to food. After being military, it's like you eat an MRE, you don't give a fuck anymore. Like, some of the MREs were actually relatively good, granted, but not all of them. Not all of them. That's okay. This is that. That. One done. I also need to. Yeah, that's just something else I need to do. I need to get the upkeep there. I need. Excuse me. I have +0 growth. Well then. No, I can't do anything about that. Arcane Conduit! And done. So yeah. Man, sometimes Sword Rivers goes at war with these people and I'm just like, why? Ooh. I didn't see these guys before. Fuck off. You bastards. Grilled cheese, everyone loves those. I mean, they're very simple but very great sandwiches. So, to be fair, I don't blame anyone for liking grilled cheese sandwiches. The only people that shouldn't like a grilled cheese sandwich is if they're lactose intolerant. And I mean actual lactose intolerant. Like, I don't blame you if you don't like cheese. Like, you are actually legitimately lactose intolerant. Damn, dude. Man, for going all out. Alright, let's just speed this through now, because we're just looking at stuff that doesn't need to be seen. Not that it's bad, just... The only way we really care about seeing is the Empire anyways. Give me some money. Okay. 300 high, but 800 is too much. So, 500? Works. Works. Defensive alliance. I'm not... not sure. Hey Zev, how you doing today, man? Oh, hi.
By Sigma, no.
By the way, I gotta admit, I can't wait to see Legend play that campaign that he was showing off for the disaster campaign. That looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Oh right, I did a right. Whatever. Excuse me. General Kenobi. I mean, yeah. The negotiator. There's a bunch of random things being said in chat today, huh? Let me check something. This do. I don't know. I would honestly like him to start a new one. It should be easy to fix that one probably. Like he said the bigger the enemy, the less defended the region. I don't know. Like considering what all of that, like all the territory they have, they gotta have some pretty nasty armies. So even if they are spread out, it doesn't change the fact that he has to deal with that kind of shenanigans. And there is also the fact that it's not on Legendary right now. The disaster itself isn't on Legendary. So if he changes it, so if he's going to stream it, there's a good chance he's changing it to Legendary difficulty, which makes it even harder as it is. Like, I wouldn't say he was struggling with that campaign, but I would definitely say it was not going easy. That's for certain. So, I don't know. I feel like that would be a good campaign to watch, at least for a little bit. At the very least, for a little bit. Sometimes the sheer number of territories the AI has intimidating, and I am surprised Leza wasn't intimidated at all. But that's even disaster. I wouldn't say he wasn't intimidated. More like, he's like, this is gonna be a bitch, but I got this. I almost guarantee that's his, like, almost his thought process, to some degree or another. I don't know. It's just It's not that I know Legend that well. It's more of I just got this gut feeling. That's his thought process. And if it is true, cool. If it isn't, well, whatever. Probably, yeah. He did a campaign similar to that where he had one army. It was easy. For him, yeah, but to be fair, it's Legend we're talking about, so that's the thing. People expect way too much, honestly. I think sometimes you just gotta sit back and enjoy the show. Like, let's be fair. There's almost no situation that Legend can't handle. And if he says he can't handle it, then cool. There are certain situations where I think it'd be completely impossible, sure, but I don't know. Point of the matter is, I'm getting at is like, as we go along, we expect more and more from Legend, and honestly, that's just kind of, I don't know. I feel bad for him because people keep on expecting more and more. You just got to kind of think about it. It's like, if you only play one game, you only have so much to really offer it. And there's only so many things you can try to attempt to be entertaining. And honestly, I don't blame him for playing only Total War. It's gotten him more to where he is. Man's got more than 15k hours in Total War. Yeah. Look at all that tainted Empire land. Yeah, I've been helping the vampires get that land. Of course he's a pro. Yeah, the worst part, the only thing that like gets to me is like people keep expecting more and more, and they keep on.
Darkness.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like they keep thinking like.
Speak your words, while I still deign to listen, mortal scum. Ready.
I'm at peace with them. I can talk to these dudes. I'll stop. Oh, I'll just hold off with the chaos anyways for now. I'm not after them. I'm after other stuff. Oh, really? Whatever. They're just gonna have to beat up more people then. Hmm. Is he in camp? Oh, he is in camp. I figured. He made difficult situations seem easy. It's natural people to expect him to do anything. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, you gotta still remember, he's still human. Like, yeah, he has plenty of hours in time, but it's like, there's only so much you can do. Actually, if he's about to take that land, honestly, I'm gonna have to do this. I just thought about that. I don't want to go into a camp stance, but honestly, thinking about it more, I need to. Because I don't want to be, when they take here, I don't want to be raiding. Hey Crucial, how you doing, man? Hey Emerald, what's up? It's like expecting an athlete you're rooting for do better, but don't look at how much effort he put into it in the first place. Yeah, exactly. That's my exact thought process. That's essentially what I was trying to convey, but my words were just jumbling up and such like that. So yeah, but that's what I was trying to get at. It would be entertaining to see you try and blow up Hell Pit. Isn't that over here? Or where am I thinking? Let's see. Does Mulgore provide bonuses to Chaos Spawn? I could have swore that his faction bonus, not his Lord bonus. Yeah, they do. He does provide bonuses also to Chaos Spawn in general, which is this. Which they gives them plus 20% missile resistance and some melee defense. Which then he also has some skills in here that provides even more. So. No, not yet. Today's been weird. Today's been a really weird day for me today. I've been dealing with some stuff. I haven't had... okay, I had time, but I just wasn't in the mood. It's probably one of the biggest things for me right now is just like, it's a mood thing for not painting and stuff like that. Also, by the way, guys, actually, I just wanted to mention it. We actually are up to 3,321 public view hours right now. So we have less than 700 hours to go. Excuse me. Because I know some people have been asking. So I wanted to just make mention like, hey, yeah, this is... is that the makes Chaos Spawn with the Minotaurs? I think Minotaurs are cheaper than Chaos Spawn. Or is it just theme? It's theme. Because to be fair, we never actually see a Chaos Spawn army because honestly they are bad, and I agree. But at the same time, we are still a Theorycraft channel, so no reason not to test them. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys were up here. I already have enough issues. I don't need more of that. But yeah, it's mostly just theme. Oh, that's... Unrelenting Warhorde buff stacks with different levels. Just level each Minotaur hero to a different one and reap the benefits. Ah, well, too late now. Chaos spawns are a lot more resistant to damage than Morgore's armor. Yeah, that's why I'm putting them. That's why otherwise I would not recruit them at all. Alright, we've seen enough. I'm just... Is a beanbag chair for my posture? Is a beanbag chair bad for my posture? Just started using one as my gaming chair? That's hard to say. I'd have to probably say yes, but I'm not the expert on this kind of thing, so... That'd be something you would have to talk to your... someone in the actual medical field. I don't have any actual training in that. There's...
Not possible.
Not possible. I'm okay with this. Honestly, I just don't want to lose more, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this fight myself. You can put 4 points in all levels or different buffs. So they stack. Okay. Don't do a lot of damage, but they are perfect missile sponge for other armies, but aren't shielded or bad. Well, when you get like when you have a lord that can go up to 90% missile resistance, and then the spawns themselves get like an extra like 20 some odd. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty gross. Yeah, that's very true. Morgar himself starts off with 75% missile resistance. Oops. Here comes the Raging Bull. Easy. Damn, I got away. Let's see, I prefer Minotaur. Let's see. Non-compatible missile fire, normal missiles, not doomstack bottles. What's the best Beastman unit? Honestly, it has to be the Briar Shamans, just because of Nurgle Stink. But as far as like regular units, I'd have to say Cygors. Cygors are pretty good. And so that spawn get extra 40%. Yeah, with Morgar, especially. Morgar's ability are pretty flavorful. Yeah, that's fair. I prefer Minotaurs to Chaos Spawn. They are much better in my opinion. I mean that's cool. I understand. I completely agree. I'm just doing it this way because I'm just testing them. It's no other reason. I'm just testing them. Like 15 handgunners on Morgar, he just melts. I mean, probably. Basically everything melts. Even the cheapest Minotaur is better than a Chaos Spawn. They have much better attack. They have better attack animations. Yeah. Yeah, that's why Scorpions are so good. That's why Scorpions are so good in actual combat, but are terrible in the auto resolve. Here comes the bull train. Yeah, exactly. Someone made them bulls angry. I mean, if you had 1,350 guns pointed at you, anyone would die. Yeah. These scores are quite. He puts them alive, if I remember correctly. They recruit only one turn at 50% upkeep. See, that's not the only thing. There's actually also heroes that minus the upkeep of Centaurs as well. So, wait, is it Centaur? Well, Beastagors? Well, I don't know. What matters, I do want to try an army of Centaurs. I think it was the heroes that give a minus upkeep to Centaurs. But either way, I do plan to test that army. Big Fury, Cyclops storing magic boulders. He's not wrong. He really isn't. I hate Beastmen in early Twin King campaigns. Everyone hates Beastmen in early campaigns. Everyone. Freaking phone keyboard, yeah. The pawns are Pawns are unbreakable, but which isn't a lot, but helps. It does help, yeah. Unbreakable could be honestly the making point of a fight. Honestly, I like Malagor. Malagor is probably my favorite Beastman lore. Not that that says a lot, but man. Wait, Gorbald's gonna have Nurgle trade too? I don't know. I mean, hold on. Yep, yeah, they can. Oh, come on. Okay, let me see if I can't build anything. Okay, you specifically weren't going to really be doing anything other than stink anyways, so let's get more Gorbles. Let's get more Gorbles. We can get that Nurgle's foul stink, and we want that. $39, so I have 2 more points. I'll get the armors. Every Beastman can have the trait? Yeah, well, there's only 2 different heroes anyway, so I mean, that's not saying a whole lot. But yeah, it does. But yeah, I enjoy Malagor, so I will say that again. He's fun. He's an interesting lore, at the very least, amongst the Beastmen. Yeah, Lord's gonna have it as well. I just haven't seen one. Gold Bowls are better than Shamans because you kind of have a diminishing returns with caster heroes. That's not necessarily true. The more you have, the more magic you have. So I don't know. I kind of like having more magic. So I like that. Minotaurs aren't bulls, they're bowling balls. You're not wrong. You are not wrong about that whatsoever freaking ever. Don't treat them like Cav because their attack animation will actually break their unit stances. It's broken. They can jump into howards before the Cav charge. They just run through. Minotaurs are cool. Yeah, that's why I'm honestly built. That's why I have an army built of them. Because they're just interesting. I've been wanting to test them out to some degree. Hey Annabelle, how you doing today, man? Little bestial rage. Ah, well. He's doing something, so I can't help that. I need to stop making alliances and stuff like that. I just need to beat up stuff. This is the last point. I don't want that. Not worth it. Fuck it. Not that it matters. Not that much. Yes, yes, I know. Fucked up. Anyways. It's even funnier with Zygors. Their videos about first bull charging can rout the entire army. Yeah, especially if you have like Nurgle Stink going on. Definitely, I remember seeing Legend doing his freaking campaign. Also, if you guys can hear the fan, I apologize. It's fucking hot in my room. Beastmen and Eyes in my Ikikala campaign. They just die nice and early. Yeah, I prefer that, honestly. Once you start shooting someone with like unit type artillery, a leadership penalty gets applied, and then even because of that, you also get even more minus of leadership because of the Nurgle Stink. So yeah, that is it's funny to watch it happen. I think I need more of a full stack to make it 100% to do it. For a normal Empire army, a stack is enough for an open field. Was Malagor? Yeah, I think that was honest. I think I didn't play the Beastmen at all in the first game, but yeah. Oh wait, whoops! I clicked. That's why. 20 Nurgle Sting provides enough leadership debuff to win an Empire field battle. Yeah, definitely. Honestly, because right now I'm at like 6. I think it was. I think I'm at 6 of them, so I have 30 minus leadership. Plus, then also I have another like 18 or 17 through Malagor. So I have like 40 minus 47 leadership right now. If you don't fight with Steam Tank spam, yeah, it's pretty good. It can be useful if you're not fighting against Steam Tank and unbreakable units, essentially. But that's what the Minotaurs are there for. That's why I have Minotaurs. And actually, if you think about it, like, you could also just, instead of just using Shamans, you could use Gorbles also in the mix of that army. That way you can have actual units that can fight against the, like, unbreakable stuff and such. Rip. Yeah. Hey! Okay. Yeah, exactly. One really angry dude.
Let's go.
I walked too far. I need to get rid of these. It's gonna take time, but I need to get rid of them. Anyways, let me check. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Malagor's really good. Malagor probably is the best for the Nurgle Stink. I shouldn't say probably. He is the best for the Nurgle Stink. Because Malagor's like faction-wide buffs is pretty good. But it's not just that. Like, just straight up, like, Malagor himself. I think it's actually just straight up Malagor's Lord abilities. So, but you don't really need to start as Malagor. You just need to get Malagor. Okay, fair enough. And sieges, the control point buff prevents it from dropping to 0 if they're at full health. Yeah, so that's why Cygors are so good. Excuse me. That's what Cygors are for, like those kind of things. So you also have siege attacks. So yeah, we're gonna get that because that also can help with that. Walls. Do we agree that Beastmen need Great Barrier Shaman Lords and Boobles for a bit of improvement? Honestly, I'd have to say just Beastmen in general need an improvement. But I do have to say Gorbles are fun. They're a lot more fun than I initially thought they were going to be. And they have been clutch. They have been clutch as fuck for me. Need to able to settle Alpha Lauren, turn cities of men into corrupted coves. That would be amazing. Also, fighting this mechanic. Yeah, screw that mechanic. No one likes that mechanic. That's why they got rid of it with the fucking greenskins. It was awful. Yeah, that's why I always for Beastmen rework. Yeah, agreed. Agreed 100%. It screwed over my campaigns multiple times? Yeah, I could definitely see that because like taking damage for no real reason sucks. Even if you don't play them, yeah, they need an overhaul. They don't need to be redesigned from the. Yeah, they need to be reprinted. Basically update Beastmen so they have a kind of permanent horde city like W that can like build forested climate, and forested climax would be amazingly thematic. Yeah, true. They feel more like Granny. They forgot she was no longer young and healthy. Damn. Goal is to get the big tree, then you can settle other types of climates. Yeah, just limit on how many climates you can. But yeah, I could definitely see that being good. They should have herd stones available all over the map. Gore buff gives higher capacity and heroes for the trait that they have, which honestly makes me probably still one of the best options for the freaking thing. And I just realized my fucking second screen froze. Hold on a second. My second screen froze. The best. The best boys are on steroids with all the cheats they have as vampire counts. Yeah. Where they need specific cities where they set up parts. Gorbles have stackable melee buffs for full stack. Will give units insane stats. That's why they are the best unit in Beastmen roster in my opinion. Fair. I just really like Cygors. Cygors make the leadership cheese even better. Personal opinion. But yeah, I like Cygors because of that. That reason and that reason alone. I wish if my second screen was gonna freeze, it would freeze early on in the stream. That way I could restart. But whatever. Not that big of a deal. Really isn't. Get through that because that'll give us plus more capacity for the Gorbles. Yeah, because you can only get so many of the hero units.
I will not.
The only army, or like the only faction that could get almost like unlimited of one of their heroes, is at least that I could think of, is Skaven, because they get the Bell Polishers. So they could get literally almost as many as they want Plague Priests. Nope. I wish he would stop running away. I need to beat him up. I'm gonna just pass over the rest of you guys. Screw all you. So actually, because today's the last episode of this campaign, I want to ask you guys. Go ahead and do it in the comments below. Do you want to see a Skarsnik campaign, or do you want to see a I'll say Empire campaign? I don't know where he went, so we're going north. No, I'm giving you those two choices. No Throg. To be fair, we already did a Throg campaign. It didn't turn out well. So no. Why you know Wood Elf? Because honestly, the way I would play the Wood Elves would be the way that Legend played them, and I don't want to do that when we already know they're getting a DLC soon. That's why. We're gonna put this Gorbel in Malagor's army because it has Nurgle Stink. Or Lord of Eight Peaks. You go with Detectives going for Grom, then for the Wastelands? I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know what I don't know how I'd go about Skarsnik's campaign, to be fair. Wait, what? Hold on. What? Oh, fucking. God damn it. Ugh. Open, damn you. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me